What's going on? It's Astronaut H, and you're here with the What More Do You Want Network. This video, to my surprise, I didn't think I would be making this video with the free agency period starting so soon in the NBA. But since, news just broke, why not make a video about it and hear everybody's opinion or what your thoughts are on the issue? So, Kevin Durant has recently requested a trade from the Brooklyn Nets. Bombshell, right? So he basically is, in my opinion, right? He's through with all the Kyrie shenanigans. He's done with, the whole is he gonna play? Isn't he? Is he gonna sign? Isn't he? Are the Nets gonna trade him? Isn't he? I feel like to alleviate all of that, he just want to jump ship. So, with that being said, I am shocked because it's like Kyrie said, "Let's win a chip. Let's get this chip, bro." And they saying from what I'm reading and reporting is that KD was in talks with the Nets organization since Monday night about this. So he requested I guess he requested a trade even then, but I guess news didn't break so soon. So, it's like mind-boggling to me, right? Because they join forces, KD and Kyrie. Not going to the Knicks, not going, or wherever they went. Brooklyn had the cap space, and Brooklyn pull out all the stops to get a James Harden to join them. And it just didn't pan out the way everybody thought it would. With everything, like I said, everything that was going on with Kyrie, everything from the injuries and James Harden being out of shape and things of that nature. It's like, it was a lot on the Brooklyn Nets over the past 2 years, especially like somebody like Kevin Durant, who wants to just, you could tell he just wants to hoop. But with the Warriors winning this year's championship, and all the talk is, they did it without KD, not once but twice. His legacy, his rings don't count, etc., etc. It's plenty of things, to lean on if you're Kevin Durant, as far as, wanting to prove these naysayers wrong. Because granted, right, Kevin Durant is still one of the top 10 guys in the league when healthy. Offensively, he might be top 2. So it's like, at the end of the day, I can see why he wants to rid himself of this Brooklyn situation. It hasn't worked. They got swept this year by the Celtics. And now it's like the thing that went on with Kyrie, through him opting in or opting out of his player option, and you don't know. It's too much uncertainty. So for a player like Kevin Durant, I can see exactly, why he wants to move on from this Brooklyn situation. As a fan, now this is the fan in me. As a fan, you want to see Kevin Durant go to a team and automatically contribute, because wherever he goes, the idea is going to be championship or bust. Because whatever team he goes to, especially if it's one of those 4 teams that was left in the West and Eastern Conference Finals, so let's say he goes to a Miami, and Miami doesn't have to give up a lot to get him. Then we're talking about Miami being in the championship next year. If Miami can get Kevin Durant without giving up a Bam Adebayo, Tyler Hero might be expendable. Duncan Robinson is expendable. We saw what he did in the playoffs. So if they can, move some pieces without giving up Adebayo, then, a combination of Kyle Lowry, Jimmy Butler at the 2, put KD at the 3. I guess they're going to put Strus at the 4, or KD at the, they're going to figure it out, basically, with Eric Spoelstra. They're going to figure it out if Kevin Durant ends up in Miami. Now, Speaking of Miami, Kevin Durant has a list of preferred teams, that he would like to be traded to. And one of those teams is the Phoenix Suns. Now, to my surprise, I didn't see the Suns, being, I would say not being on his list, but being one of those teams, like a preferred destination. I honestly think he was going to say, send me back to Golden State. But that didn't happen. That hasn't happened as of yet. So I definitely want to talk about the Suns thing because the Suns have a player in DeAndre Ayton who, isn't re-signed. He will be a restricted free agent going into tonight's free agency period that starts at 6 p.m. So will the Suns part ways with him and probably it will have to definitely be a Ayton, a Crowder, and a few picks probably and another player because of course Brooklyn going to want a lot. They're going to want the asking price for Durant is not going to be low. It's not going to be low, and I know a lot of teams are on the phone with the Brooklyn Nets as of right now. A lot of teams want to make a deal strike fast, and of course because this is, like I said, this is one of the, over the last, decade, one of the most, offensively skilled and, one of the most dominant players in the NBA. So, whatever team he goes to, especially if it's a contender, they're going to be the favorite to win the championship. And it's a shame because I definitely wanted to see, again, this is the fan in me. I definitely wanted to see what a team of Kevin Durant, Ben Simmons, and Kyrie Irving looked like. And it's a shame they played 0 games together as of right now. We don't know if Kevin Durant is going to get traded before the season begins. So we'll just see how that all plays out. But I definitely want to see them. This honestly, this is like a bombshell to be dropped on the league because a few years ago, him and Kyrie teamed up and that was a bombshell to the league. So it's like a few years later, here we are. And today's, athlete, especially in the NBA, you have guys that's not afraid to mix it up, move around, and do what's best for them in their career going forward. Especially even if it's at the expense of franchises because there's no loyalty with players with franchises any longer. We've seen that year after year after year, especially when, get down to the end of it, the NBA is a business. So a lot of guys are moving like businesses and doing better business decisions and doing things that are better for their brand and going forward, marketing and things like that and legacy. A lot of players want to, build and capitalize on the things why they have the opportunity to now instead of waiting until after their playing days. Everybody can't be Michael Jordan. Everybody can't be a LeBron. Everybody can't be a Steph. Everybody can't be a KD. Everybody, KD he's a prolific athlete. Not even speaking on basketball terms, just speaking on just worldly, talent. He's a prolific athlete. He's a Nike athlete, owns signature shoe for many, many years. Goes back to his days in OKC, goes back to his days with the Warriors. So, like I said, whatever team that gets Durant, they're going to be the favorite to win the championship. Golden State there or not. If he joins let's just say for the sake of an argument, he joins Denver. Let's say him, Jokic, and Murray is together. Or if he goes to, let's say, Dallas. What if him, Luka, KD, Luka, and Christian Wood is together? It's so many teams that I know that are going to be vying to get their hands on him. So we'll see how it all plays out going forward in the upcoming days or maybe in the upcoming hours. You never know what might unfold. It's Astronaut H, man. Please, I enjoy these videos and doing these videos for you guys. Please like, the channel, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can know anytime a video is being uploaded to this channel. Of course, like I said, more as the more subscribers and milestones come in, I'm going to start doing like giveaways. I don't know what kind of giveaways as of yet, but of course it's going to be sports oriented giveaways. I might do, if you in my city, I might do like some tickets to like the Sixers games, or I don't know yet. I'm still trying to, pan everything out. So as more and more things come in as far as like subscribers and things like that, I'm going to think of more things to like do